Hello everybody. Well, today we're going to be doing an unboxing and kind of review slash first impressions, whatever you want to call it, of the Retron Sq. Now this can play Game Boy games, Game Boy Color games, Game Boy Advanced games. It says it's in beta, and I do know right out the box, I've heard that the GBA doesn't really work that well unless you do the firmware update. I heard the firmware update kinda fixed pretty much everything with that, and now the GBA should work. So once I get this opened up and give it a fair shot, I'll give it the firmware update that it needs, and then we'll give it a go. But that'll be later on in the video. We're focused on the here and now. Now, I need to get my knife out of my pocket. The old hawkbill. Let's, well, I guess before I really rip into this thing, I'm gonna say here is the front. It's a little bit too bright. I don't know if you can read that, but it just says Retron Sq. I'm going to drop it all over the place. And the back, all it says is that it's compatible with Game Boy, Game Boy Color cartridges via open source software. And the compatibility with Game Boy Advance cartridges. Beta function. Upscales to 720p, 4:3 output, or 16:9 aspect ratio switch. And then you get a cool little controller or whatnot. Nothing we really need to be concerned ourselves with. So let's get this pesky tape off. There's that. Looks like that's about it for the tape, which is nice. Now I will say right off the bat, it's kind of weird. I picked it up. This box is way heavier than it looks, which is kind of weird, which I guess is a good thing. But it's open now. Now right here, this is called just plain cardboard. There's nothing there. Just wanted to make sure you guys knew that. Yeah. Not gonna lie, this kinda looks like a an Ouya, which I have the misfortune of having at one point in time. But we're not here to talk about the Ouya. We're here to talk about the Retron Sq. So, as you see, move that to the side a little bit. It's a nice little square cube. Looks like that is for game. Okay, yeah, just all goes in the same. All goes, well, I guess that makes sense considering the SP can play them all. So you got a little port for your controller, the buttons. Buttons are, I mean, it's whatever, you know, it's just power buttons and reset buttons. And then you got the aspect ratio switch, HDMI port. It looks like it comes with a SD card. It does come with an SD card. 512 megabytes. Oh gosh. We are, I'll tell you one thing. If we were like back in like early, kind of mid 2000s, and we had that, we'd be rich. And it looks like the power, I got off topic there for a moment. Power is just USB-C cord, or port, not cord. But there's that. I'm guessing this is the power button, which I suspect is just going to be essentially a cell phone charger. Let's see if I'm right. Oh. Yeah, I'm right. It's just a cell phone charger, essentially. Is this just sealed in there, or is it? Oh, wait. Oh, maybe. Yep. Okay, I see where I need to do. I try and be delicate, and I try and be as delicate as I can here. You know, just I'm very delicate when unboxing these things. And we'll get that out. Oh, this one's doing the same thing. Very delicate. Alright. So you got your USB Type A, I believe, and USB Type C. And that just goes right in here. It's essentially, like I said, it's pretty much just a charging cable for your phone. And that goes in here. So, we all know how to plug things in, so I'm not going to go too crazy in depth on that. And I'm guessing this is just the controller. Oh, maybe more, maybe less. Oh, hey, there's the HDMI cord. Awesome. And let's get this out of here. Toss that back in there. Okay, so it looks like the controller, if you remember from the Retron, the Retron 5, this might look a little familiar, as I'm pretty sure it's the same controller that they use for the Retron 5 for the SNES type one anyways, not the SNK thing. But I mean, all the buttons are really nice. D-pads, I mean, what you kind of expect, really. You know, up, up, down, down, left, right, whatever the rest of it is. I don't remember. And then HDMI cord. So, as you can see, there's not really a whole lot of stuff to unpack here. I was going to say, right here's the gist of it. That's what you get in this little box. But I am pleasantly happy. Sorry about that, I was leaning away from the mic. But I am pleasantly happy with the quality of the feel here of this particular piece of electronic equipment. I mean, really the only thing left now is to test it. And to test it, once I get the firmware update, like I said, I just want to give it the best shot possible. We're going to do a tried and true classic that we've done before. WarioWare. Then we're going to do a game that I don't think anyone has ever heard of ever. Tetris. And then, for the Game Boy Color, we've got Pong. And those are the games we're going to try out. Well, I will see you after the jump cut. Alrighty, well, let's get into it. First game we're going to try, I already have it in here, but I'll take it out and show you all, is Tetris. You can barely make that out, but it's Tetris. Oop. Let's get it turned on. And we wait. And we wait. Hyperkin. Okay, so one of the things I was wanting to try out, so you got that. There's a little switch here. Let's see how quick it works. Okay. That's not too bad. Not too stretched out. We'll play how it was originally intended, though. Let me turn that volume down just a little bit, so I'm not fighting with it. Alright. Let's just play. Let's do one of these maneuvers here. Boop. Doing pretty good here. No! Well, not anymore. That's what I get for Making some pretty good progress on fixing my mistake. Never give up. Look at that. Alright. I did what I said I was going to do. Let's move on to the next game. Alright, and for our next game, we've got Pong for the Game Boy Color. Let's see if it's any good. I've never actually played it on the Game Boy Color. And again, with the waiting. Plenty of waiting. It's the only thing I don't like about it, but I guess it's it doesn't actually dump the ROM off of the cart. Like it does it when it's turned on, is my guess. Oh boy. Let's try and play Arctic Pong. The stupid penguin noises. You can't beat me, computer. I'm too good. Ooh, I double scored on him. Okay. Wonder if it'll let me choose a different one. Let's say, surprisingly, it's actually doing pretty good. Shoo, almost missed that. I'm just wanting the game to end. So I want to try a different one. Did I win yet? So it doesn't end at 10. Okay, it ends at 11. Okay. I won. I'm actually really surprised with how good I am at Pong. But what I was actually going to say is I'm surprised at how good this is emulating. Alright, let's try... I just want to see what Jungle Pong looks like. Then we'll try the GBA game. Oh. There we go. Whoa. All right. I think we know roughly how it's going to look and play on the GBA. Sounds pretty good too, surprisingly. So let's just go ahead and turn it off. And now for the piece de resistance. A Game Boy Advance game. And there's something going on. I think it's something to do with my capture card because it's not popping up on the screen. So pay no attention to that. But we're going to play WarioWare. It's kind of like the game I like to test GBA stuff on. So I guess let's try it out. Now I will say, I already did the latest firmware update on this. So, from what I heard, if you don't update it, the GBA is going to be garbage. Like it, because it was in beta. But apparently with that new update, everything should be fixed. Or at least most things should be fixed. So, let's see if it's still buggy. And again, you'll be waiting. it takes it a moment. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it dumps the ROM the moment it's... That looks a little weird. But, pretty sure it dumps it the moment it turns on. I love WarioWare. So far it's working pretty well. Aside from that one weird hiccup at the beginning where it showed the little blue line in the Nintendo, or it didn't make it go away or something. Just seems kind of a little weird to me, but if everything else works perfect, I have no issues. I will have no issues with it. So let's check it out. I mean, overall, it looks really good. Yeah, we've played it before. We're just going to jump straight into it and see how far we can get. And by that, I mean I'm going to stop the moment we hit 10. Or the boss stage or whatever. Speeding up. I got the diamond. He's got his dress on. Let's just keep speeding up. Well, that was rather easy. That's the easiest one I've ever done. There we go. Here it is, the boss stage. I'm bad at the boss stage. Okay. I mean, I'm actually pretty impressed with it. It looks pretty good. I mean, I don't know what it would have been like with the glitches and bugs that was going on with it before the update. But after the update, it's working like a charm. Aside from that one weird hiccup at the beginning. But, I was going to say, based on that, I think this might be something I could recommend. Let's get to my thoughts and feelings on the subject. Alright, welcome to the end of the video, where I give you my final thoughts and feelings on the subject. So, here it is. Of course, it's like that weird kinda in-between aquamarine blue. So, it's kinda getting... Well, under the certain light, you can kinda make out the color. It's like... right there. That's pretty much the color of it. But, I mean, after... Like I said, I can't speak for before the update. But after the update... It was, I have no issues with it. You know, sound was fine. The video quality was great. Everything was pretty good. The only thing that's kind of weird is when you turn it on, that's when it ROM dumps. So every time you want to change the game, it's just like a Gameboy. You turn it off, put a new game in, turn it back on. It takes it a moment to dump the ROM and load it up. But, I mean, I can't really complain about it. The form factor's nice. It reminds me of the Ouya, if any of you all remember that. God, that thing was horrible. But this was good. This is good. At least after the update. I'm going to stress that. After the update. I can't speak for before the update. But after the update, it works great. So, I mean, this is at least a from what I've played, probably like a solid like 9. We'll say 8. We'll say 8. It's a 9 after the update. Don't know about before the update. So I was just gonna say the GBA part works flawlessly. Well, almost flawlessly. We'll give it an 8.5. We'll just say 8.5. 8.5 sounds good. So, I mean, you've seen how good that quality was. I mean, it's really nice. The controller, you know, it's just essentially like the little SNES, same color as the Retron 5, same color scheme, with that kind of see-through aquamarine kind of blue that's getting blurred out by my chroma key. But, like I said, buttons are nice. You got the nice little extra thickness to the sides for us with hands. You know, we all have hands, hopefully. Some of us, well, can't really sit, maybe. But overall, pretty nice. I would actually definitely recommend it. I mean, for what it is, I mean, that's if. Honestly, I would get it just so I could play my GBA games on my TV. That's literally all I would get it for, essentially. So, because I don't really play Game Boy Color or Game Boy games, because there's really only like a handful that's really good to go back to. A lot of them just didn't age. They all aged. Most of them aged poorly, if I can speak. And a lot of the GBA, there's so many good GBA games. And essentially, the way I look at it is, where the GBA is essentially SNES on the go, this makes GBA SNES on the TV. Which I enjoy. I enjoy both of those consoles. So, that's my ending review. And I hope you all have a great rest of your days.